I'm excited to be here today to highlight and cover an area that I feel strongly about. Over the course of the last 2 years, the rise of the social justice climate and its impact on our communities has ignited us to take immediate action towards our diversity, equity, and inclusion journey. We all have unique life experiences that make each and every one of us different and important to our organization. As a leader of the open web, with a global reach and influence, our work has the ability to impact the way the world sees people and how people see themselves. We are committed to embracing our unique perspectives, being aware of our actions, and taking proactive steps together to foster a diverse, equitable, and inclusive culture throughout our organization.
Thank you, Christy. I am excited to hear we're being intentional with our actions. In 2022, our theme and initiatives will highlight how we will work to come together to rise as one. But before we get into that, let's do a quick recap of what has happened over the course of the last year and hear what some Taboolers had to say about our journey.
It took me about 3 years. Today, I wish I came out earlier, but I guess I needed that time.
With my first serious boyfriend, now husband, about 20 years ago.
Empower her by showing her how much you appreciate her.
Empower her by providing equal opportunities to pursue her dreams.
One of the key takeaways for me this year was understanding that it's important to get your voice heard. Each and everyone's unique perspective must feel valued in order to cultivate a sense of belonging and create a workplace where everyone can be their authentic self. I look forward to seeing how Taboola will demonstrate the appreciation and care for all of our needs.
This past year, we made it clear that we strive towards creating an inclusive environment for women, ensuring that their efforts are appreciated and recognized, making Taboola a company where women just don't want to grow, but rather choose to grow. Being a part of our employee resource group, Taboola Her, gave me and our allies an opportunity to move from well-meaning to well-doing, to help drive a lasting change that creates an equitable future for all.
As we work towards cultivating a culture of belonging, we were empowered and given the opportunity and support to create Taboola in Culture, an employee resource group. Taboola in Culture warmly welcomes all Taboolers, whether a member or aspiring ally. I feel strongly about this because it gives me and my colleagues a channel to raise awareness of our festivals, beliefs and values. I'm excited for what's ahead.
One of my key takeaways from webinars and panels over the last year is the importance of allyship. Everyone is talking about D&I and inclusive environments, but actions speak louder than words. D&I is everyone's responsibility and doesn't fall on the heads of the ERGs and diversity managers. Being an ally is just as important. Allyship is a verb. It consists of permanent and purposeful behavior, listening, learning, and taking action.
As a member of the talent acquisition team, I'm excited to be a part of the changes that will impact the diversity in recruitment. Diversity of perspectives is a competitive advantage as we continue to innovate, scale, and definitely make an impact.
Thank you, Christy, Anya, Garvita, Lena, Susie, and Cynthia. Listening to you all, watching that recap, and thinking about where we once were compared to where we are today truly inspires hope and excites me to share what's to come. Now let's take a look at what's ahead. In 2022, we will have 4 key focus areas. Number 1, training and awareness. Be on the lookout for this communication. Training is scheduled to kick off later in Q1. Through training and shared experiences, we will build awareness and work to develop one common language. Number 2, diversity and recruitment. In support of our DE&I efforts and diversifying our talent, we will set measurable goals to ensure that we include qualified, diverse applicants from the earliest stages of our recruitment process and hiring pipeline. We will also partner with external vendors with access to highly skilled, underrepresented groups who may not currently be in our recruiting platform. Number 3, professional development programs for diverse talent. Peer engagement and professional development are critical to the success of one's career. These programs will increase exposure for participants and help develop strategies and skills that will accelerate career development. Number 4, community engagement. We will look to partner with organizations through volunteer and philanthropic efforts. All of these initiatives will highlight the importance of awareness and reflection with the understanding that each of us has a role to play in driving change. This means identifying differences in employee experiences across each region so that change can be made relevant for each Tabooler, and knowing that lasting change must activate different levels of the organization, top down, bottom up, and middle out in different ways. Together, we will continue to take action.
Together, we'll continue to highlight and build awareness around the importance of allyship.
Together, we'll work on bridging the gap in representation.
Together, we'll create a culture of belonging.
Together, we'll work on unlearning old behaviors.
Together, we'll rise.